Hi, I recently posted about stress and about not worrying about things you can't control. Well, I thought about it and, think people might have been stressing over not being able to pay the rent or the mortgage for the month. So I thought I'd tell you about a way that you might be able to come up with the money. Now, a lot of people haven't heard what we used to call a rent party when I was a kid. And a rent party is where you put up flyers around your neighborhood or whatever, and you go out and buy some cheap hamburger patties, some hot dogs, buns, potato chips, some cheap alcohol for the adults, and some cheap soda for the kids. And you play some music, and you charge people to come to the party. You charge them for the alcohol and the sodas, and you let you party. And that's called a rent party. And hopefully you collect enough money to pay for the rent. Now, a lot of people might not have heard of that because it's an old idea that they used to do in the 30s, and early 40s. And sometimes they did that in the 60s. When people were having a hard time and they couldn't afford the rent. And, they'd do this, and hopefully by the time morning came around, you had enough money to pay that damn rent. So, if you're having a hard time and, the rent's a little short, think about it. Or sometimes you're short on anything, think about throwing a rent party. It might be an idea to take that stress about paying that rent bill or that light bill off your mind. Simply throw a rent party. It's a way to make that little extra cash. To take some of that stress about paying that rent bill, that light bill, or that water bill off your mind.